Hey Tang, how are you? Glad to hear that. Hope you're finding the market favorable. Spreads are. I froze again. Yeah, I'll sort that out. Cheers. Thanks for letting me know. There we go. I was frozen. Apparently. Go figure. Sezzle. Recent IPO. Mind your business. Get back to smashing ice. Thanks for the drink, by the way. Better. Couple of IPOs due out today. No real major economic catalysts coming out today. Couple of IPOs, and one of them is Instacart. So I'm looking forward to the Instacart IPO. We should see some volatility there. Unlikely to be much in the way of leverage, but we should see some volatility at least with Instacart. And we do have another IPO as well as Instacart, and that is Davis Commodities. Davis Commodities, don't know too much about them, but they IPO today. I do know about Instacart. Should be interesting. Watch this space, I guess. Hey, how you doing, Ed? How's Wicklow? Good day, Ricky. Good to have you back. Wet and rainy. Well, I was wet earlier. I was swimming in one of the local rivers, so. Yeah, possibly, Ricky, possibly. Well, yesterday wasn't a good day, so I've had worse days, but yesterday wasn't a great day. So Monday, I had a case of the Mondays again. So let's make that up today. Hey Thomas, how you doing? Just watching Sezzle. At the moment, Sezzle dollar spread, $1.30 on the ATR. High risk, high reward. This one. I'm waiting for this. I'm waiting to see if the spreads will. This went up to $31 almost already this morning. Recent IPO on opening day it went up to $81. So we'll see what happens today. But it is big spread. I'm waiting for the spreads to narrow a little bit. Give me a little bit more possibility of risk management on this. The only patterns I can see are insider buying with Sazen. Just looking for, yeah, just insider buying is all I've got. 6 million float. Hey, Dennis. Morning, Joel. Hey, Radko. Good luck to yourself as well. Here's hoping that the market is favourable. What did they say on the Hunger Games? May the odds forever be in your favour. Oh, bring back the bull market, I say. Talking of which, no bull market per se, but at least it's not a bear market right now because we're flat on the day. The S&P 500. It did bounce yesterday slightly. It started down, finished slightly up. Excuse me, but it was pretty flat yesterday. So we had a sell-off on Friday after a nice rally the previous couple of days, and then yesterday it was pretty flat, slightly up, but right now we're just flat. So see what today's market brings. Hey, Alistair, how are you getting on? Expecting a bounce for Rumble. Rumble, why? What's going on with Bumble? I know it's sold off, but Rumble's not doing well. No volume on it. It will. Yeah, I agree with. I would agree with you, Carl. Rumble's it's not tradable intraday for sure. If you want to take a punt on it for a bounce and swing it, that's up to you. But from a day trade point of view, there's no volume at all. It did have quite a bit of volume yesterday, but it was all negative. So 5 million shares, nearly 6 million shares of volume yesterday, which is the best it's had for quite some time. I would say since middle of July, in terms of volume, but it was a red day. And in fact, in July when it had the big volume, it was also a red day. In fact, the last 3 biggest volume days have all been red. So that speaks, no pun intended, that speaks volumes about Rumble. I didn't. I went to bed and I woke up and I checked the Discord and it was all popping up in the Discord about CCG and I missed it. So I'm kind of a little bit. I might stick around a bit longer tonight and see what happens. Exactly, Cass. Hey, Alberto. Avenger was the big movie yesterday. It's sideways around $8 at the moment. It did pop up to $12, $12.05 after hours yesterday, Avenger. That was a big move. It's $8 at the moment. Sezzle, Avenger, Sezzle, and Coffee are the ones that I'm watching at the moment. Not a lot of movement this morning, to be fair. I mean, Coffee's recent spike, but it's no volume. So I'm waiting. If it gets some volume, will it move? It's already been up to $32 today. Actually, no, it's been up higher than $32, $35 nearly. CFFE. And then we've got the Instacart. So Instacart, probably I'm going to stick around till Instacart launch. It's probably about like 11 o'clock-ish. So I'll stick around till Instacart fires off. and hopefully we'll be in a very positive position by then, and even more so after Instacart launches. Let's see. Morning, Brandon. Yeah, so let's go back to this. Look at the daily. You can see the daily chart here. So if we look at historical, it's right down here at historical support, just under $5, kind of three-quarter dollar level. But going back to last year, I mean, it launched last. I think was it IPO last year? I think it was Rumble. But yeah, I mean, we're looking at what's that? 580. It's pretty much at all-time low right now. So will it bounce? I don't know. Needs volume. Doesn't have it. In fact, I say on the daily, the last four biggest red candles, four biggest volume candles have been red. So it's I'm not confident of it, but like I say, for a swing trade, it might be worth looking for an entry and having a tight stop. Maybe having stop around 550 for a move back up. See if you can get $7. But I don't think you'll get. I certainly don't think you'll get $7 today, or even $6.50 today. But see what happens. Risk 50 cents to 35 cents to take $1.50. Maybe. We'll see. I just don't see it's certainly not going to happen on this volume. You're not going to get the move. You're not going to get the volatility in the moves on this kind of volume. So 38,000, nearly 39,000 shares traded today so far. 270 trades. So let's see what happens after the bell. You know, you never know. 45 minutes time, this could really take off and go parabolic. You don't know. But I just based on the chart information right now, I would say no. Well, I'm streaming on Rumble right now as it happens, Cal. I don't get much interaction. I get a few viewers out there, but I don't get much interaction at all. Sizzle back at the VWAP. Average just ranging sideways. Used to get over that 850 level. Me. At 847 a couple of times. 1, 2, 4 times. Over 850, that could be of interest. There are some other, like Torque is moving. It's a lower priced one. It's not really what I like to trade, but some people they're into some of these. So Torque space, barcoding before today, but it's popped up. Very low volume. Mobilicom. I think we're getting a few of these mobility providers. Mobilicom is pulling back, did gap up, and it's pulling back now. Well, this went up as high as 159 today. Oh, 167 is the high of pre-market. So yeah, not really my cup of tea. Coffee. This has been up at $35. It's now 18. It was up at $35 this morning. No volume to speak of, but if it does get volume, it could be interesting. All I'm saying, CF acquisition, coffee. Like the drink, but not spelt the same. Yeah, that's it. There's it's a trap door with Rumble. It's in free fall, if it was, you just if it breaks kind of below 580, you're going to be struggling. I mean, it hit 585 yesterday, 585 right now. Historically, we've got 585. So if it breaks below that, you like to say, if it's a trap door opening, where does it stop? Well, there's quite a few, Cal, but they're all kind of very niche. YouTube replicas, and that's essentially what they are. YouTube replicas, people wanting to get away from YouTube, and Rumble was, I think the thing with Rumble is it became more mainstream because during the last US election, because it was like a free-for-all. Anybody could go on there and voice their opinion, and you know, it was not uncensored, but it was uncensored kind of to an extreme. So some people like that. Some people kind of get scared about it. So I think a lot of people are a bit too scared of it right now. So we'll see what happens. I mean, YouTube's not doing too bad. It's down on the day, part of Alphabet, as you know, or Google, as most people call it. But YouTube is the Rumble competitor. Right now, not a lot moving. Not with any kind of volume, at least. Oh, hang on a minute. Avengers breaking 850. I said it might be interesting at 850. Good morning, Ronan. Robin. Chesty. Yeah, well, there you go. Russell Brand. Now it failed. Failed at the $0.50. Have a look at the cues. I'll keep an eye on Avenger. Cues now down. Oh, the NASDAQ 100 down, breaking lows here. The S&P 500 down, testing lows. Listen, breaking lows. This is the 8 o'clock algorithmic spike, isn't it? The price action was up here, so it's actually breaking lows. So yeah, not a lot moving right now. Nomura, last week's IPO. No volume, moved up. Arm Holdings, last week's IPO. It's like down now. I mean, it did go up to like $68 at one stage, $69. Actually went up to 72 out of hours, but $69 in the regular session. Well, Cal, you know, I mean, yeah, I'm fully aware of that, Cal, as well, which is why I'm not lumping in. But yeah, they're trying to shut him down, similarly to they did with what's his face, the idiot with the Lambos or whatever it is in Romania. That's the fella. That's the fella. No time for him, but you know, you throw a little bit of controversy in there, but you throw quite a bit of truth in, and people start listening to your message because I think everything you say is true because you throw a bit of controversial truth in there that the authorities don't like, and then everybody starts to think that you're spouting, you're the new gospel, as it were. And in reality, you're just another mouth on the internet, like me, But at least I'll let you know I'm just a guy with fat guy on the internet with an opinion. I mean, people either like me or they don't. I quite frankly don't care. I missed it all day. Morning, Lisa. Welcome back. Good morning to you, buddy. Yeah, no, I kind of like Russell Brand because of where he's come from, and I was only talking about this to my other half today, how he and Katy Perry got together when they first got together. She actually threw a drinks bottle at his head at a party, and it hit him in the head, and that's how they got together. I'm like, well, celebrity couples, there you go. How did you get together? Well, she threw a drinks bottle at my head. Well, it's clear that was going to last. The problem is, Ed, that, with the proliferation of information, the propaganda now takes priority. So the majority of truth out there is far from it. And it's you look at you go back 80 years to the Second World War and the propaganda that was put out by the Nazis, which was absolutely phenomenal propaganda. That was the first time you really saw propaganda at work, and a lot of people on that side of the equation thought that they were in the right. They thought that they were the doing God's work, as it were. You saw the attempt at propaganda during the Gulf War with Comical Ali and his soundbacks. That was actually kind of funny. But propaganda is now more than just political. It's much more than that. People are the latest one is flat Earth. I mean, you see these idiots, flat earthers. And I don't know why they're doing it. It's clear that the Earth isn't flat, but they're just trying to put out the narrative that there's this massive conspiracy, and we've got walls of ice around the disc. I mean, like, what are you living on? A Terry Pratchett novel? Come on. This world. If you're a flat earther, I'm sure there's one or two that come on this stream because, if you are a flat earther, guys, can you please explain to me why Earth is the only planet in the solar system that's flat and all the others is a disk and all the others are spheres or spherical? Because that's something that boggles my mind. You accept that the sun is a sphere, you accept that the moon is a sphere, you accept that all the other planets are spheres, but the Earth is flat. Okay. Why? I like talking about stuff like that. Get the old tinfoil hat onto it. Look, I mean... yeah, there's quite a things that they can't explain, but there you go. Ooh, balls. Balls and tubes. Are you trying Are you trying to make phallus out of my snacks?
Subliminal message.
Subliminal messages with my snacks.
And some sticky sauce.
This is what she's given me. I mean, go figure. Subliminal messages.
Are you gonna pay for it?
I'll pay you later, in kind.
I want in kind and cash.
Just shut up with your cash. Get out of here. What? But would you get out of here and stop distracting me? Well, just ranging sideways at the moment, guys. The whole market. If average, you can close. If average, you can test the pre-market highs up there at 868, 870. We might be in business. Sizzle. Well, let's see. Over 25, we might be in business. Oh, just as I say that, broke a new high. Is it going to hold it though? That's the question. It's not a run, it's a pop. Slightly difference then. It's like difference then. It's a pop is it spikes up and then pulls back. A run is it moves up and continues. You get continuation in a nice run. Breakably $0.75 there. Take a small size and see if I can get a bit of a discount if it breaks a new high. $0.20 range. 5-cent spreads. Look at 25-cent risk. And we're getting over 910. 905 on the ask, looking for 912. Cheers, Alistair, you're putting me to shame. The student becomes the master. Morning, Nate. Oh, wait. I'm calling it, but I'm not catching it. That's the problem with me right now. Timing. You know what to do now, Alistair? Hey, Judge. Yeah, having your post market yesterday went up to $12. Is anyone else having problems getting filled at the right time? No, that's what I do, Cal. Three times I made it to 4K yesterday. Finished 6K down. There we go. We're green for the first time today. Kind of reluctant to try and get in until it breaks the $0.50 here. Psycho level. There you go, Dennis. Good man. Glad to hear it. 2x goal, Alistair. No. There you go. That's what I like to hear. I mean, it's a fairly liquid stock, but to be fair. Scalping quickly today, I think. At 2K, that's a good start. We're almost there. Only another 40 to go. Well, these fish balls and squid rolls are really tasty, I have to say. made 3K on that roll up, and that was 1K down. Right, it's the top mover right now. It's where all the eyes are. Decent volume. Watch for that 975 break. Current high of day 970. Well, I keep saying, everybody says that, Thomas, and then I go and give it all back. So that's what I'm intending on not doing today. That's a great run. That's a great run. Over how long did it take you to do that? E43. That's day trading. If you do it right and you're disciplined enough, you can flip 5K into 250K over a course of period of time. You're not going to do that in a month. Although saying that, I did a small account challenge there beginning of last year, and I got 5K up to over 100K, and I gave some back at the end of the month. Over 100K in a month, but payout market. And that's all you need to do. It's and now you've got the 250. You can take 50 out. That's your spoils. You've got 200K to grow that to your first million. Good luck. Just don't get greedy. Keep doing the same thing that you're doing that grew the 5K to the 250. So the worst thing you can do is change it up. If you've got a strategy that's working, it's paying out. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. The worst thing you can do is get greedy and try and make more money. Because you'll see me on a daily basis. When like yesterday, I thought, okay, I want to get a good start to the week, so I was going in bigger size, and it was all going against me. And the market does that. It's like almost as if it intuitively knows when you're getting greedy. And as soon as you start getting bigger size and getting greedy, too big for your account even, the market humbles you real quick. As soon as you get overconfident, the market humbles you real quick. You've got to remain humble, because if you go in too big, and that's the day that it humbles you, you can wipe out that 250 in a day. That's halted for some reason. Don't know why. Moving back up again, is it? But we might curl back up. Over 950 might be interesting. Don't get faked out. Just because a new candle on the lower time frame makes a new high, always take a look at the higher time frame. And this is just a standard pullback on still red candle on the higher time frame. So just wait for this 5-minute candle to close out. We've got 15 minutes. 15 minutes before the market opens. 15 minutes to the bell, guys. 15 minutes to the bell. Right. Avenger. Saddle. Saddle's still up there. Short up, dog. You carry on. You're getting no beef jerky. Guys, less than half of you have hit the thumbs up button on YouTube, so let's get as soon as we get to 50,000 on 50 likes on YouTube, then I'll feed the dog some of this beef jerky. Local legend beef jerky. Tender strips of lean Aussie steak. It's Australian, I think. Yes, you can look at me like you want a treat, but you're not getting one with all that noise. You have to wait until if I get 50 likes, you can have some treats, okay? So let's get that like count up. Get to 50, we'll treat them up. We'll treat the hairy beast. You want to come on to treat Miyako anyway. I mean, poor little thing is wants to say hello. She's saying hello. There you go. Beast wants to be fed. Well, look, yes, exactly. Why would I not do all day? Well, as long as you're clicking like for something, Chesty. Gotta feed the dog. The dog needs to be treated. I have to put an incentive out there. That poor dog doesn't get any treats until we get to 50 likes. What's the matter, Mutt? What's the matter? You're looking at me like I've got something for you. Well, you've already had some chicken. So everything's pulling back a little bit. Sezzle's pulling back. 2 IPOs to watch out for today, by the way. Sezzle's an IPO from last week. Last Tuesday, I think it was, or was it Wednesday? Last Wednesday. Sezzle was an IPO last Wednesday. It went up to $81.08 on opening day, and then it's sold off pretty much every day since. But today's the first day it's actually gapping up. So it's a bit of volume. It needs more volume, but a bit of volume. This could really go some. It's already been up to almost $31 today. So it's currently at $20.30, but Sezzle could be one to watch. I'm not saying it's going to go up. I'm not saying it's going to do anything. Not a stock pick. Just my opinion. The meanderings of a fat guy on the internet. That's all it is. You know? Got 2 IPOs today. First one, the first IPO is first IPO of the day is David's Commodities. When you've got a filthy mind like I do, and you also have dyslexia, you spend, it's like you spend your whole life doing double take when you see acronyms like this, because to me, I have to look at that 2 or 3 times for it not to say something obscene. So DTCK, it's not an I, it's a T. DTCK is the acronym. So this is Davis Commodities. It's slated to start at $4. I'm not sure if this will do much, but it's an IPO to watch out for today. It will launch, and we've seen IPOs run from $4 to $40 intraday. I'm not saying it will, but IPOs are always interesting to watch. Trading IPOs lately has been where the volatility's been. The one I'm looking forward to is Instacart. So IPO Instacart, the ticker here is CART, Instacart, and it's part of Maple Bear Inc. And this goes IPO today, slated to start at $30. So it's a little bit cheaper than what ARM was last week, but I would expect that this will probably have a little bit of volatility both ways as well. So don't jump in when it goes live. Don't jump in. Wait for a pullback. Wait for a little bit of consolidation. Otherwise, you're going to get burned. IPOs are like that. You jump in and try and chase the momentum, you're going to get burned. So that's Instacart or Maple Bear. That's also going to be an IPO today. Yeah, and absolutely. Yeah, them. They've been going live around 11 o'clock, between 11 and 12. So I'll try and stick around for Instacart. If it gets after midnight, then I probably won't. I probably won't stick around. But we'll see. Let's see how the market is. If we've got a busy market and we're all enjoying ourselves, and I've got a nice little cushion on the day, I'll stick around longer. I mean, why not? Let's have a look. See if we've got any information. I was looking for information on it earlier in terms of when it's due to launch, but I didn't get any. So I'll see if there's any new information. Maple Bear Inc. Yeah, a lot of people expecting Maple Bear to sell off, Instacart to sell off to start off with, and that doesn't surprise me if it does. Yeah, it's probably going to be 2 days of the offering. They're expecting the offering to close out on Thursday. Hit the market today, close out on Thursday. So the initial public offering of 22 million shares, 14.1 million are being sold by Instacart, and 7.9 million are being sold by certain selling stockholders. At a public offering price of $30 per share, Instacart will not receive any proceeds from any sale of share by the stockholders. Instacart has granted the underwriters a 30-day option to purchase up to an additional 3.3 million shares of its common stock at the initial public offering price, less underwriting discounts and commissions, of course. Shares are expected to begin trading on the NASDAQ Global Select Market on the 19th of September, today, under the symbol CART. The offering is expected to close out on the 21st of September, Thursday. So we'll see. It depends on what the volume is. I mean, the offering could close out today if the volume's big enough. So smash that thumbs up button. Come on, let's get half of you, at least half of you, smash that thumbs up button before before the open. We've got less than 5 minutes to the open. Let's see if we can't get 50 likes. Get 40 likes at least. We're 2 away from 40. And we're not even half of you. We've got over 80 people watching. We've not got 40 likes. I must be doing something. Is it my deodorant? Is it? Do I smell? I mean, come on. Let's hit that thumbs up button. Not like I'm asking you to put the thumb up something. Just hit the thumbs up. Four minutes to the open. We've got some watchers. Sezzle and Avenger. Avenger was a gap and go yesterday. Kind of a little bit worried of it today. It did gap and go for us yesterday, but then I kind of gave it back. So we'll be cautious with it. It's the same playlist I play every day, but obviously depending on what time, how it rotates as to what time you get with each song. So you know, if the music's scaring you, I can change the music, no problem. Here you go. Earth and Honey. That better for you? Bit more upbeat, bit more. Got 3 minutes. 3 minutes to the open. 3 minutes to the market open. Oh, don't miss the open art market. That blanket's better with the air conditioning on. It gets cold. I don't know. Feed the dog. And we've not got 50 likes yet they're getting. Need another like before I can feed the dog. You don't get off that easy. Someone else, well, not according to my system. Somebody else has to hit that thumbs up button. Well, maybe there you go. Very well done. I'll feed the dog now, shall I? Here we go. You want this? You want this? Want this? Want this? Take it nicely. I said take it nicely, and I didn't mean my fingers. Now take it nicely. Good girl. Here you go. You can have another piece. Beef jerky. There you go. And if we get to 75 likes, you can have some more, okay? You almost got a crotch cam then. Want some beef jerky? I like beef jerky. Yeah, it doesn't matter what it says to you. It's up to me. I can see 54, so when you get to 75, I'll feed her again. Right, I'll change the scanners over. We've got 20 seconds left of the pre-market, so I'll change the scanners over to the regular settings. And I'm watching Fedel, I'm watching Coffee if the volume comes in, I'm watching Avenger. That's pretty much it at the moment, but there's bound to be something else that pops up. So if you see something and I don't, just let me know. Good luck, everybody. The casino's open. Roller coaster is on its way up. Good morning, Virgo. You're just in time for the open. Needs to hold $9. Stop licking my ankles. I know you're just creeping around trying to be nice to me now because you just had some beef jerky. Doesn't work like that. You creeping to me doesn't get any extra likes on YouTube. So what's up at the top? As we broke that pre-market high. Going for another one. Another try. 975 and above. See this up at $10. Let's go. No, wrong direction. That's 88. 89, the high of day. Take half off. About 20% trailing stop. Whilst we'll hold dollar resistance there. There we go. That didn't help much. Got a lot of slippage on that stock. Yeah, unfortunate. Good stuff, Alistair. Love to see people doing well. That's twice your goal, twice your daily goal there as well. Yeah, I saw Sezzle, halted to the upside. Buy the $half there. Look for a bounce back up. Buying into the dip. See if it holds the whole dollar of 9. No, I'll get out. Stay green. I'm just trying something different. Dip buying strategy, but didn't time it well. Sezzle 31 and 35, so that will resume at 36.35 if it's a 5-minute halt. Should be a 5-minute halt. Got some range, 37-cent range. Whips on these candles. Up and down. See where Sezzle goes on resumption. I've got to stop here, so I'll always come back. Sezzle on resumption, gap up, pull back. What's the spreads on this? 20 cents. 30 cents. Yeah. Gap up, pull back into a halt to the downside. So Sezzle's got some volatility. It's worth keeping an eye on. Faraday. So another halt, but this time to the downside. Let's have a look at Faraday. Faraday moving up nicely. Yeah, not moving up nicely. There's not much movement at all. Right, makes sense. I hope so, homeboy. I missed my entry there at 25. I'm still at 42. Keep going. No, not that way. What was that guy on the on TikTok trying to blow his the action upwards on the screen? Did some things in my time. That's the direction we want. 950. You get 950, we'll be very happy, bunnies. $9.30 on the ask. I think for $9.50 on the ask is what we're looking for. 20 cents. Doesn't seem to be holding the ASTS spot. Up to what, 430 something, and then pulling back. And it's 931. Hindsight, I shouldn't have put that stop in place on the last trade. Hey Phil, welcome back. And it's coiling under 930. Well, it would be 930 that's coiling in, and that's my average buy price. I don't like consolidation. Why am I holding through consolidation? I advise people not to do that. Why do I do it? Every single day. It's 24 on the ask, 30 on the ask. I'm not getting much over 30. Just coiling under the flat topping at 30 right now. So I'm looking for a breakout over 30. And take the bloody bid with you with a 10-cent spread. I don't like that. 38. But the bid didn't go with. Try again. Take this time, take the bid. Can you move up, but take the bid with you, please? And 42 is the halt level. There we go, we'll take that. Right, we're back into green level. Good stuff, Brandon. I should hope so, Alistair. Do you know what they say? They say your father is the only person that actually is pleased for you when you become better at something than he is. I disagree. If you've got a teacher teaching people how to trade, when I actually get students that start to be profitable and start to, if they could turn around to me and say, look, I'm better than you, and they've got better results than me, I'd be absolutely stoked, because I take a little bit of personal satisfaction out of that. But it is true, your father is genuinely pleased for you when you become better at something than he is. Speaking from personal experience. Hey Luke, how you getting on, buddy? Is that Stitch Fix? Let's have a look. Stitch Fix up at 317s. It's not moving. It's been a nice move up, then pull back. So I'm not overly enamored with that one right now. That big red wick worries me on Avenger. I don't know, Alistair. It only takes one stock for you to have. Well, I was lucky earlier this year to have 2 stocks run within a week of each other between, was it Top Finance and GDC, I think it was. Over 100k on both trades. Phenomenal 2 weeks that was. Back end of April, beginning of May. Didn't catch the pop. Like an idiot. There we go. Holding on to it too long. I've got into the habit of chasing, and I don't think in the current market conditions, you've got to scalp. You've got to get it, take the pot and get out. And the holding on to it for too long. That's what I've been doing wrong of late, I think. Trader view's brilliant. Oh, I might watch that. Be about 4 o'clock in the morning when I. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, Alistair. Staying up to watch the 2 until 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. I will on Thursday, to be fair, because it's a 12:30 kickoff for me. The Liverpool game. 1084 to halt level to the upside. We're getting there slowly. 1400 more, and we're at goal. 1095 the halt level. And I'm a little bit conscious that we got rejected up this area before from waiting for a new high. Current high of day 1055. Bought at the high of day. $55, still the higher day, which is worth my buy-in. So, is it a new high of day for me to take a profitable trade? Let's make this a profitable entry. Looks like it's flat topping up there. I'll get out there. Find a bit of resistance at 10.50, that $half area. I'll cut my losses and I'll wait for a new entry. Yeah, I know, but at 5:45 UK time is like 2:45 in the morning for me. So I won't be getting involved in that. No. No, it's not. That's 5:45 UK time is 12:45. I might watch that. If it's 12:45, I might watch it. I wonder if my my good lady's still watching. I'm getting thirsty. If she's still watching, could you bring me could you bring me some more water, please, love? All right. What else is moving up? Avenger. That's all we've got at the moment. So I'll take half goal at the moment with Avenger. We've still got the IPOs to go. You're outperforming me today, that's for sure, Alistair. Twice goal. Alistair's just a copycat there, Flip Jug. He uses CMEG like me. I was thinking about entering over the $quarter, but you know what? I'm going to wait for a clean entry. Wait for a cleaner entry, rather. Now we've got 10:30. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And all I'm saying is he must have had a good mentor and a good teacher and a good mentor. That's all I'm saying. I don't know who taught him to trade, but must have been good. Yeah, I think we've all been there. No, I remember Alistair having a good this time last year, having a couple of good weeks in a row and then blowing up his account, getting greedy, going in big size, too big for the account size, and he'll tell you straight away that was a humbling experience. Getting a bit too confident, overconfident on the market. It's a humbling experience, and you've got to take that. It's sometimes you can be told about discipline and stick to your strategy and all that kind of stuff. And trade small, grow your account gradually, and all. But greed takes over. It's an emotional part of trading that you've got to control. And the market humbles you. As soon as you start getting greedy, the market humbles you. And yeah. But look, those 2 and 5K days, you get one easy trade, a parabolic mover, and look, the market right now, Alistair, is choppy, as you know. So you've been able to apply these principles to a parabolic mover that with halts to the upside. Those 2 and 5K days turn into 20 and 50K days. Something goes from 9 to 19, happy days. Instead, we're getting 9 to 12 over the course of a couple of hours. Well, that's absolutely Niall. You go too big too soon, and it will destroy your account. It's okay having a nice couple of big days, but you've got to put it into perspective. Just keep trading disciplined. If you have a couple of good days, it's extra. It's you know, it's icing on the cake, and you can withdraw that, spend it, and treat yourself. Don't try and graduate early from trading school. That's all I'm saying. It's and it is an education. You've got to learn first. "25 minutes in." Well, 5K days, that's what I set my goal last year. 5K days, and that's $1 million a year. Just so it's actually over $1 million a year. That'll be $1 million net. Will give you 5K days will give you a $1.2 million net. I was green in August. In fact, I've been green every month this year. Didn't have a great June. Finished August strong and came into September reasonably well, and then had a couple of red days. One on Friday, one on yesterday, which puts me at like average of 4K for September at the moment per day. That's emotional trading, though, Flip Jug. That's emotional trading. You've got to get, you've got to, and the only way to do that is trade small. You've got to exercise those emotional muscles, control those emotions, because otherwise you panic. And like me today, I could have sold when I was in a losing position. But you know, you've got to know when when the stock is moving to the upside. Sometimes it's whippy, particularly at the open, and you've got to know that sometimes you've got to risk more than you really want to, and other times you've got to cut it early. So, and that comes with emotional control. You can't let your emotions dictate your trading. Your emotions are completely illogical, and they will not give you any profitable trading. And it's the hardest part. It's probably the single hardest part to get to grips with is the emotional control, the discipline and emotional control of trading. When you have a losing trade, or more importantly, when you have a losing day, to not let it affect you psychologically, and you come in the next day and start from scratch, start from zero, and go again. That's hard. And not everybody can do it. Trading isn't for everybody. Just remember that. So if you can't do that, don't just keep throwing good money after bad. Stick to the simulator first to build up consistency. Then start small. It will introduce a little bit of emotions. And once you start small, then try and get control of those emotions before you start putting any kind of big money into trading. It's not for everybody. So if you're finding that you're losing money all the time, then try a different strategy. First and foremost, try swing trading. Try, longer term, looking at longer term charting. Trading the 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute charts, they're a lot more volatile in the higher time frames. So try trading a 5:15 or a 10:30. Try trading the higher time frames. It'll just take the emotions a little bit away, because you're trading these higher time frames. You put less in, and your risk, your actual dollar value risk will be a lot wider, but the moves will be a lot bigger as well. So try trading the higher time frames if you're struggling with the 1 and 2 and 3 minute charts. Yeah, Ian, well, that was me yesterday. I was 4K up, gave it back, went 4K down, then went 4.5K up, gave it back, ended up 10K down, and finished up 6K down. So I was exactly, greed was my biggest, because I've set myself, and this is again the psychological element of it, I've set myself this goal of 6K per day. It's like I have to achieve it, and I don't. You don't have to achieve your daily goal. Some days you're not going to achieve it. Some days it's not possible. So recognize when, you know, it's hard to do that. So recognize when those days are not there. Take a 75% day, because when you take a 75% day, you finish in green, and you're going to have those 200, 300% days, like Alice has got a 200% day today. That compensates for those 75%, 50% days. At least it's a green day. Don't be giving back. When you're in a profitable position, don't be giving it back. There you go. Are you logging your trades, Flip Joe? Are you logging them on like TraderView or Trade Anvil or something like that? I traded the IPO. I'll tell you exactly what I traded. I've got my journal here. I'll tell you how much I made on it. So no, I didn't trade Avenger. I traded Iova. I got 125 bucks on Iova, so that wasn't a big one. But I traded AMPX. I got 1,200 bucks on AMPX. And the IPO, which was Mira, M-I-R-A, and I managed to get 2,600 on that. So before it decided to fail. So between everything yesterday, I finished my 6.5K down. So it's not a good day, but it could have been worse. Like I say, I finished it was like 10K down. Forget Excel, Flip Jug. Just get it. You can't. Ask Alistair. He's finding. I've been telling you. There's a link in the description here for TraderView. Just check it out. You don't have to pay anything. You do it for free. Just check it out. Open a free account. You'll get like 30 trades. And just check it out and see what you think. You'll find out that you can analyze your trades a lot better. You can see what you're doing wrong. And more importantly, in the simulated what you're doing right, you can actually see what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. And then when you go to your live, you can tag which ones are live and which ones are sim, so you can filter out the differences. And you can actually see what the differences actually are by doing that. So just check out TraderView. Go and log on to TraderView. Open an account with TraderView. It's completely free. It's a freemium service. So if you like it, then go for the basic subscription or whatever it is, or go whatever subscription you like. But just check it out for free. You can get like 30 trades a month for free. So just go and check it out. I mean, there's a whole bunch of them out there. Trade Anvil, Trade Off, but I use TraderView. Actually stole that one from what's his face, Warrior Man. Well, I'm looking for a clear breakout. It's a bit choppy right now. Finger motion, making some moves. It's not good volume though. So finger motion moving up nicely, but not on good volume. Sezzle attempting recovery at the VWAP. What is this? 40-cent spreads, 50-cent spreads. No, I think I'll give this a miss. I said Sezzle could be interesting, but not with these. The range and the spreads are just incompatible right now. We've got 73 cent on the range, but the spreads are just horrible. Oh, penny there. On the down tick, penny on the down tick. No, I don't like that. 30 cents. 54 cents. I think Sezzle missed the breakout on Avenger. $10.25 is what I was looking for, but I missed it. I'll wait for the next entry. I missed my entry. Well, that's what I did wrong last time, is I tried to get in and chase the momentum. I missed my entry, chased the momentum, and it reversed. This is double topping right now, so I'm not gonna hold on to this if it starts to reverse. 20 cents maybe. There's your 20 cents. I look for the break of the $0.50, but it did it at the double top. Oh, and that's not good. Completely missed the exit there. Concentration. Lost it. Stay green. Catch it on the move back up. Ah, bride's nightgown. Instead of taking profits, I went to cancel the order, which is the worst thing to do. We've got, what, 50 cents on that? Own fault. Yeah, but getting filled fairly much, I've not been having. It came down and filled me. I missed my order on the way up, so yeah, you're probably right. Oh, I always say, get green, stay green. I've managed to do that at least. Not got to goal yet though. Sezzle, coffee, finger motion. Not liking any of these. Oh, looks like we've got we've got prices now for $39 for Instacart. Let's see what the latest news on Instacart is. I'll switch Avenger back on just in case it starts to bounce at $9, at $10. No updates. No updates as of yet. Alex, it's whippy. But there's profit. Don't be disheartened if you're getting stung by volatile stocks, because it's the volatility that we take profit from. But you've got to be quick, because it moves quick. And I've just been holding on to. I said it earlier when I started scalping. I've just been holding on to this one too long yesterday, looking for the big moves up. Stitch Fix moved up nice, breaking highs. Stitch Fix breaking highs here. Not big moves, granted. Like 20 cent that move over 4 minutes. Nice bounce on the VWAP, 20 cent move. If you're like that. Hey you. Yeah, Sezzle not it rejected at the VWAP. Will. I've been watching Sezzle, but it's the spreads on it are horrible. Just be mindful. I mean, anywhere between kind of 20 and 70 cents. These spreads are just horrible. Avenger could plummet at any time. Just remember that it does have a shelf registration as well. Prospectus out yesterday. Looking for the FOMS 424. I can see the 424. There's a 424 from March as well. Where's the FOMS? Here we go. November last year. Oh, that's an S8. Yeah, I can't see it. S1 from last year. That was August last year, not this year. That's not in effect anymore. I wouldn't say that, Neve. If you're green on this stock, I wouldn't say consider yourself lucky. I'd say you've traded it right. There's been opportunities. I mean, if you look at the range of it today, it's gone from a low of 869. This is just the open market, 869 to 1115. So, you know, there's over $2 there. If you're profitable on it, it's because you traded it right, not because you're lucky. No, oh, hang on a minute. EOS. Oh, missed that pop. That was a nice pop for EOS Energy. Not going to chase it. Oh, yesterday's big move is starting to move again. SPAC merger yesterday or something, check group. This just went mental after 1 o'clock. It opened up just after 11. Didn't really do much, to be fair. After 1, it just went mental. Went from at $34 to $200. The volume was abysmal though. You can't trade this. I saw people talking about this in the Discord, but just the lack of volume. I mean, it's like 500,000 shares traded across the whole day yesterday. This is HKD mentality. This is party type stuff, you know. This level of volume, you can't trade it. And when it's like a $4 spread, $4.50 spread, like $4.60 on the spread, $6 on the spread right now. The range of $4.70 or $4.78. So you can't. It doesn't matter if this goes up to $200 or up to $2,000. You know, the only way you get it in there with that is if you prefer to, whatever you prefer to put into it, you prefer to lose the whole thing. You can't trade it on margin, and you can't go in any kind of big. It's just gambling because like $6 spreads. Come on. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Never get overconfident. It's the lack of liquidity. That's what it is. This would never hit my main scanner. This hits the beta scanner, but it never hit my main scanner because of the lack of volume. Let's just have a quick look at some of the fundamentals on this. 79.5 million, nearly 80 million shares is the. They didn't even sell 80 million shares yesterday. So they're still not sold all the shares from yesterday's open. 508,000. They've not sold 1 million shares yet. 508,000 shares sold yesterday. 122. So I've not even sold 1 million shares since they started trading. So yeah, you can't trade something like this. It's just not feasible. How do you manage risk? You can't. Impossible. I don't know if I was talking about sales. I do like that double bottom though. On the wider time frame here, nice double bottom. Ooh, 50, 60 cents, 42 cents on the spread, 68 now. Still doesn't scan on for me. Now the spreads are narrowed. Well, I can teach you drowning. I can teach you. But you've got to be willing to be patient and disciplined. Have a look at bio. Oh, Orchestra Bio. Orchestra Biomed. FDA granted an investigational device exemption to initiate backbeat study evaluating Orchestra Biomed's ventricular interval modulation therapy for hypertensive patients who are indicated for a dual chamber cardiac pacemaker. So it's heart disease treatment. Volume's not great. Relative volume, it's 3x, 4x maybe, nearly. So not huge volume, 408,000 shares all day, but it has made a nice little move up. So it's currently 25% up on the day almost. Just not even going to look at CCG again. RBNC, hold off hard pre-market. Why? It's looking to bounce. All right, okay, so Reference Therapeutics. Expects to record a restructural change in connection with activities of up to $7 million. I'm not sure what that. Reference Therapeutics intends to continue processing payments for current OPUL customers through January 24. Expects to record restructural changes in connection with such activities. That's why. So we're doing a restructure. The range on this 26 cents. What's the spreads on it? 4 cents, 5 cents. Well, that's not a bad ratio. Average is back over the VWAP. Back at that pre-market high level. Looking for the test of $10 here. No volume. But I've taken this trade, but it's not really a good setup because of the lack of volume. Why have you taken it, Tony? Well, boredom more than anything, I guess. Not a lot else moving, so why not? $89.90 on the ask. Looking for about 20 cents. Got 97 on the ask for a second. We're looking for 10. Looking for the break of 10. Yeah, 94, 95, 98, 97 again, 10. We'll get it on the bid. There we go. Take that off. Buy at a lower price. Look for the retest. $98, $97 again. I'm at 99 for the retest, 95 on the ask. I don't think we're going to get a new high of day there, bad boy. Be nice. I think we're at the back end of the day here, we're back end of the move, so maybe 10.50, 11.21, 25, whatever. Over $11, I think is ambitious at this stage. I don't zoom in on the chart like that and just roll the it's how you set your settings, but I've got a wheel on my mouse. So my mouse wheel will zoom in all right. Problem is, we've got these 8-cent spreads, 8 to 10-cent spreads, and no volume. Got this little. When I took the profit, I saw the volume was still coming in. That's why I added back. It pulled back, but it just died out again. I wouldn't mind it if we had the continuation of volume. 97, 10 on the Asper, 10. Ooh, reject 10.02. 10.02 then on the Asper. $37 right now. 2 cents off on the ask. There we go. 10.04. Let's take the bid over it as well. No. 10.20. Let's do. That's the bid. Oh my goodness, I can hear them playing Jenga in the other room. Hey, Super Chip. Small green at the moment. I was 4K up at one stage, gave it all back. So that's been the story of my life over the last couple of days. Getting into a nice green position and then giving it back. So I need to cut that out. I think the next couple of days I'm just going to lock in a couple of good green days and have done with it. Whether I'm at goal or not. Breakout or a breakdown here. To be fair, I know exactly what I've been doing wrong as well. I've been holding winners too long, looking for more. when I should have been taking profits. And you know, nobody goes broke taking profits. Should always be taking profits. No, absolutely, Ricky. Absolutely, you're spot on. The continuation. I keep buying for the breakout as we get a new high, and we don't get the continuation. So I'm still trading like it's a bull market, which is a bit of a pain in the hole. I need to change it up, start scalping again. What the hell? I didn't sell that. What the hell? That's... Keep your mind. I just sold 10,000 shares, and I didn't have a stop in place there, did I? We'll have to go back and watch that on the replay, because damn, I'm sure I didn't press any buttons. Well, might have been a blessing. It might have saved me some money anyway. I don't like not being in control of my own. Why did that sell? I don't know. I don't know what happened there, Flip Jug, if I'm honest. I really don't. Weird. But it is what it is. I'll look back at that. I'll look back at the log later and find out. Pretty sure I didn't do that. Now we're back at that same position. Just 10 cents lower. I'll take a look later, .net. I mean, it's all every trade I make is recorded. I made that mistake a long time ago, and I record everything. Whenever I'm trading, I record. So what you see on live on this channel is only part of my stream. Whenever I'm trading, it's being recorded because I make sure that I've got recourse should something happen. And a couple of times it has. It's like I've got filled outside, like the candles have gone up to, let's say it's gone up to 10, and I've got filled at 10 or something, like 10 cents out. When the ask is up there at $10 and you're in at $9.90, 10 in the hole. 10.25, come on. $9.99 is the high of this candle. Yeah, I find that when I've been using market orders, I get a hell of a lot of slippage. So the only time I use market orders is for stop losses. And I'm still getting a lot of too much slippage. I might start doing stop limit orders. All right. I've deliberately let that go. Just to see if it liquidates me again. No, absolutely, but I mean across both. I'll take a look later. I can't really start trying to use diagnostics now, whilst I'm actually in a trade. I don't know about that, Ricky. It looks like it's exhausted. I'm thinking 1050. I'll be made up with 1050 at here with 12,500 shares, 50 cents. I'll be made up with that. That would take me to goal. $10.50 will be absolute spot on. I'll take $10.25 at this stage. Oh, come on. Over $10. We're looking for a $10 move. That would be nice. Looking for a break of break and hold of $10 with good volume. Where's the volume gone? Let me turn up the volume. What's that Mars track from the 80s? Pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump up the volume. Dance. Thing is, that was an original tune. It's been sampled left, right, and centre by today's dance artist. One of the most sampled dance tracks ever. Mars, pump up the volume. Well, you can't short this, Farid. I mean, maybe you can. I don't know. With my broker, you can't. Hard to borrow. Maybe your broker has got shares and will allow you to short it. Just sideways, go nowhere, do nothing at the moment, and I hate that. It's got to break one way. It's like it's breaking down. Yeah. Well, I'm going to stick around. It's 6.5K days in a row at the moment. I'm not going to trade this. That seems to have got my number 2 days in a row. Up, then down, up, then down. I shouldn't be trying to trade that with that level of volume though. The volume comes into the downside now, but shouldn't be trying to trade that with that volume. Yeah, if it was shortable, I'd be shorting it myself. But no, it doesn't. It doesn't suit super chip. Like I say, I do like hearing when you guys are making money. So Alistair is the poster boy today. So give yourself a lollipop, Alistair. Just waiting for one of these IPOs to go live. Not seen anything yet. Stitch Fix, yeah, the range ain't great though. I mean, it's 2 cent range. It's been moving up, but yeah. Several spreads, just not interested with those spreads. $1.20 was the spreads for a second then. $18.80 and $20. Oh, yeah. Now this is great. So this is going to go live at 6:20. And Instacart is going to be live at 39.50 by the looks of it. So we've got 2 IPOs, and they're both about to go live momentarily, I would imagine. So we'll see. Yeah, Pam. It is. No, it's actually my third. I At the moment, I was red on Friday, I was red yesterday, and I don't like to say it, but 3 red days in a row is not good. So, look, day's not over. Only takes one stock. And that's not it. This moved up big yesterday. Digital transformation. It went from yesterday. It went from opened at $11 and went up to $39.60 yesterday. Halt, halt, halt. This is after 2 o'clock. Halt, 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 halt. Nothing in pre-market, but look at that. Halts all over the place. Halts up, halts down. There's a lot of volatility after 2 o'clock. And maybe that's why I'm not finishing green as often. I'm not having as many big green days. I'm not sticking around for the midday madness, as it were. No, I've held a couple of too long, but I've traded a couple badly as well. So I've only traded the one stock, so I'd say I've traded it badly. But look, red days are, yeah, but on 500,000 shares, Alistair. So not even 500,000 shares. It went from 1250 up to 200 on 500,000 shares. How do you trade something with that kind of volume? You just can't. It's just, you're asking for trouble. We finally get some volatility on Kafifi. No volatility on Kafifi. Oh, right, okay. Rackspace. I sold these a lease line back in the day. Rackspace Technology. Up quite a bit, 35%. Yeah, there you go. I mean, can you imagine getting in at like 190 and making $10 on it? Say you had 500 shares or something, you made $10 on it. And you're like, oh, $5,000, and then it flushes $80 for your 500 shares. Oh, there's your account gone. And that's another risk that you take when you're trading out of hours. Always be wary of trading things out of hours. Let's have another look at CCG. Look at these. I mean, this is halting up. This is going through halts like every couple of minutes. That was a 10-minute halt. And that halted again. Oh no, that's not. Then there was another halt there, which is that's a halt, gap up, halt, gap up. This is, you can't trade this. I mean, 183,000 shares. It's got a range across the day of like $4.50, but on 184,000 shares, you can't trade it. There's just not enough volume. How do you trade something like that? How do you manage your risk? You can't. Come on. Still within this this wedge. There's no volume though. I mean, I'm looking at this and it just lacks volume across the board. I'm still getting like 100,000 shares, but I'll see. Looks like I'm gonna have to rely on the IPO if I'm gonna make any of that money back. Well, I don't need to, do I? If you want to have visiting, you don't need my permission to sell gold. Of course you can. Go ahead. The problem with this is you get to these resistance levels, you take your trade and it doesn't break out. And then when it finally breaks out, you're a bit nervous of taking the trade again when it gets back up there. And then you miss it when it breaks out. It happens so often. It breaks $10, you get back in and it pulls back. It does that like 3 times. Then on the 4th time it breaks out, by which time it spooked you out and you miss the entire breakout and it'll move up to 1050. I'll catch you tomorrow, Alistair. Have a good one, buddy. I'm glad to see that you were twice over gold. Good stuff. Someone's sticking to the risk management principles that was taught to him. Interesting. Day right now $6. Oof! Look at this. This is mad. 25-30 cents on the over $6. This might go. It's up 46% already from its initial slated open of $4. It depends. If you do that, some brokers will allow you to sign up as a professional. So the different types of accounts that you can have. You can have a professional account, in which case you can get more. You can get more leverage. But I would say, look, if you can't be profitable with 4 or 6x, then what you're going for 15 and 20x for? You're going to be broke a lot quicker. That's all I'm saying. So there's no point going for higher leverage if you can't be profitable on smaller leverage. This seems to be finding a bit of a range here. 70-cent range. I don't know, Virginia. I don't know what account you're holding. I would imagine it was I would imagine it's individual. You might be trading as I don't know how you registered it, but you can only get a professional account if you pass your qualifications. You're either down as an individual or a corporation, so you either trading as a business or trading as an individual. I would probably got an individual account. Without knowing any details about what your account is or who it's with, Kenyon, I couldn't tell you what if you've got a professional account or not. Yeah, this is selling off slowly but surely. It looks like. Still didn't break $10 on Avenger. It's trying hard. There's the $10. There's the $10. Is it going to hold? That's what? 1, 2. Is this the 4th time I've been faked out at that $10 level? 1, 2. Yeah. This is going to be the 4th fake out now of $10. And I'm going to decide not to trade it again. It's going to moon. So VWAP 65. You think? I've tried that one as well and it didn't work, Mike. No, it seems to have got mine on. You know, sometimes in a stock that you think you can read it and it just goes against you constantly. And this is Avenger. Did it yesterday and it's done it today. So this is probably, if I can't get green on this, it's going on my no trade list. Right, my VWAP is now my exit. Oh, we're not trading commodities on this channel. This is an equities channel. No futures, no commodities, no crypto, no forex. Equities only. Sorry, you're welcome to stick around, but stocks and shares only. We don't even trade ETFs because they're a derivative. But that's just my rules. I mean, you do whatever you want. You do you, boo-boo. That freaked me out a little bit, that did. And this is the thing, is that I bought in here, sold as it brought the view up here. If I just held that, I'd have been profitable up here. You got to cut your line, you know, you got to draw a line in the sand somewhere. You just can't hold forever. And you know, some people on Reddit will tell you it's not a loss until you sell. That's not strictly true if you're leveraged. This low volume's killing me right now. Still waiting for Instacart to go live. It's halted to the downside. It's DTCK. Yeah, well, that doesn't surprise me, Alvis. We were talking about it before. There's no floor to it now. It's where do you set your? You're talking psychological levels only now with Rumble. Yeah, well, like I said, Brandon, we're not trading futures. We're losing on equities today. $86, 87, we're looking for 95 on the bid. Come on, let's get $10 on the ask. Test that $10. You know you want it. Two days in a row I've actually taken larger size than what I would be normally taking, and 2 days in a row it's not panned out the way I would expect. So maybe I'm looking at the P&L instead of the actual size of the move and the range. I'll have to double check that. Normally if I'm taking like 2.5 or 5,000 shares, I might be looking like 20 cents or 30 cents. Depending on the move or whatever. I'll double check that on the stats in the morning. ARM as a long-term hold, I would say, yeah. I mean, they're not breaking into the semiconductor industry. They're already in the semiconductor industry. They've just been a private company up until now. They've just gone public. ARM is a fantastic company. They are profitable. They've got fingers in all the right pies. They're like NVIDIA Lite is what I would call them. So ARM, if you've got a mobile device, the likelihood is that it's using an ARM chip. So most mobile phones are using ARM processors. ARM's a fantastic company, very innovative. If AI is going to be the future, then that's probably where they're going to be going. Oh, I'm loving the location. Today we went up into the mountains. We were swimming in the river, and the view across the bay to Sikihor and Cebu. Yeah, this is breaking down, and just as I went big size. That's typical. I don't believe that. Right, okay. Somebody's reported my account on TikTok for frauds and scams. So I've just had my live access revoked. Go figure. I'll appeal that. It is a transition. It is a transition, Dan. It's different because I mean, I've got the day to myself, which is good. But the whole day to myself, well, not to myself, so spend with the family and the likes. And then in the evening, when it's getting time for bedtime, spend a couple of days, a couple of hours trading, streaming, and then go to bed. Whereas previously, I might have not only gone to bed, I would have carried on trading throughout the day or whatever. So that's a bit different. So if I make a loss in that first couple of hours before I finish up here, the likelihood of me getting it back is less because I'm going to sleep. $10.20 will be $10.25 will be lovely. $10.50, fantastic. Not even getting over $10. Sideways, choppy, go nowhere, do nothing. Exactly, Ed. I just need to renew it. A long time since I got my paddy. Would have been about what, 20? I was in my 20s when I did it, so I just have to do a refresher. be fair, there's enough diving schools here. They're all across the coast here. Loads of them. You can't walk 50 meters without a sign for diving school. Loads of them. But to be fair, the diving around this area is amazing. Really is. Now we're struggling at 990. Wherever I put my entry, that's where we struggle to get over. The market's conspiring against me today, I think. Yeah, cheers, Ricky. Love your positivity. You know, when I was little, my mother taught me manners first and foremost, and taught me, you know, table etiquette, how to use a knife and fork and things like that. One thing that she did teach me was, if you got nothing nice to say, or nothing nice or constructive to say, it's best just to keep quiet and say nothing. That's what she taught me. And when I was a child, and it stuck with me to this day. Do you know, even now, I'm bordering on half a century now on this planet, and I still use those rules, and it's quite good. Exactly, Ian. I stopped trading it yesterday. I was 10k down when on this one yesterday, and then it went up to 12. Not saying that's going to happen again, but based on the if I'm looking at the 5-minute chart here, I want to do it here. The 5-minute swing lows are higher lows. You see it here. So it's still ascending. The support is still ascending. Now we're breaking lows. Yeah, that's me done. That's a bad one. I'm going to stick around for the IPO, Instacart IPO, but that's good on my no trade list. I'm not trading that again. That's 2 days in a row. It just dawned on me what you said there, Carl. Yeah, absolutely. Is the answer to that. So Instacart 41, it's looking at starting, but it's not ripe yet. This one's done nothing but sell. So DTCK, but Instacart's going to be interesting. It's already 30% up on the day, even before it starts. Yeah, so Avenger for me, we're on the no trade list, at least for now, at least. Along with the HKD and Huadi. There's a couple of others, but that's me done for the day. Stick around, I'll wait for the Instacart launch. So if you're in the Discord, I will be in the Discord, but let me have a quick look on where that puts us on the month, because let's have a look. Reports. Before today, we were green on the month. Oh, we certainly red on the week. So 40, just shy of 42k, 41,854. So yeah, that's going to bring that down quite considerably, but we're still green on the month. So as I always say, if you have a bad day, zoom out. Where are you? So still green on the month for, that'll be about 25k on the month. If I look at the year to date, yeah, still over, still over 1.1. So still seven figures, so still over 1.1 on the year. So, but having a good year, even without when I have a bad day. And I think this is what you've got to understand about day trading is you're gonna lose money. Don't care how good you are. Don't care what strategy you use. Don't care if you are a scalper, a swing trader, a long-term investor, or don't care what instrument you're trading, you're going to lose money. The question is, can you manage that? There are going to be days when and I've had 3 days in a row now, so you're going to have days where you lose money. You're going to have losing trades, obviously, but you're going to have days where you lose. You're going to have weeks where you lose. And in some cases, you're going to have months where you lose. So I was in August, coming into the last week of August, I was break even on that last week. And then I had a really good week just to give me a profitable month. So you can't, if you believe in if you're consistently profitable and you believe in your strategy, you can't let a losing day get into your psyche. And it's easier said than done. But you've got to be able to put that behind you. It's a bad trade. Learn from it if you can. If you've traded it badly, what did you do right? What did you do wrong? How can you change your way of doing things and just come back tomorrow and do it again? So tomorrow I will be back at it, 8:30 market time, 8:30 my time. Just we'll see what transpires. If you're in the Discord, I will see you there. If you're anywhere else, I'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy, guys. I'll see what's happening with TikTok now as well. I just got that strike notice for community guidelines, but